Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Marte and I'm 23 years old and I'm from Norway. Come, Pus. Come. Come on, Lex. Here, come. It's my cat. Come, Pus. Come. I'm living here with my boyfriend and with my 2-year-old son and our 2 cats. This is one of them. His name is Henrik. He's a very big, grey, long-haired cat. And he's very cute one. His name is Henrik after Jimi Hendrix. It's because my boyfriend is a musician. And I have my own cat. It's a little red one and his name is Terror. Just because I'm just like that. I have a horse also and his name is Scary. So, just in Norwegian, so his actual name is Skummel, but that means scary. So that's kind of funny. So I have Terror and Scary. So probably you should be named Killer or something. That should be fun. Yeah. Henrik. He just like to, I don't know, make sounds. He never does anything. He never bites or scratches something. He's just a soundy guy. You can sleep there. Okay, this was a very strange first introduction to my first crocheting video, but that's kind of funny, isn't it? I'm drinking my coffee in this mug, just because I'm a coffee kind of person and I can have some tea, Herbalife tea, but I prefer coffee and have drink coffee since I was 1 year old because my parents did that to me. So yeah, I'm a coffee lady. And I'm crocheting, so basically you can call me like 62 years old or something, but I'm only 23. I'm going to be 24 this summer, but yeah, I'm still 23. The reason why I'm filming this today is because I have done some work on some dolls who I'm going to give to the, I don't know what to say. It's like the last, it's not the last day of the kindergarten for my son, but it's the, like, thank you for this year kind of ending for the kindergarten for this season. And since my son is going to change groups in the kindergarten next year, we are going to give gifts to the kindergarten ladies who are working there. And yeah, they actually asked for some money to buy some little scooters for the kids. But since I'm doing like my mom always did for my teachers and stuff, she always knitted some dolls or gifts and gave my teachers at the graduation or yeah, the summer end every year. And I think I adopt that, so I would try to do the same thing. And I started in March because I'm studying at the university. I'm studying nutrition and I have had biochemistry and organic chemistry and some yeah. The Norwegian word for it would be so wrong to say in English because fags is not the same thing, but it's the Norwegian word, so I'm trying to not speak Norwegian English because to say I have been having some fags would be very weird to say, because fags is something way different. But I have been having these classes who we are calling fag in Norway, so it's, yeah, it's weird, I know. So if you're Norwegian, you would know what I mean, but if you're not, as you probably aren't, this would just be weird for you. But okay, it's how it is. But I have been making this toft amugurumi dolls. Anyway, for the ladies who are working in the kindergarten, as a thank you for this year. If you know which word I'm looking for, please just comment it so I can learn it, because I have no idea. But I am making these 6 dolls. I'm almost finished. I'm going to give them away today. The only thing I'm missing is 1 pair of boots for the one lady, because I haven't seen her for a week and I can't know which shoes she's having, so I'm just going to make some black ones or something, just because the dolls need shoes. But this is one of them. I have made some glasses, some earrings, and a heart necklace. I made the earrings and the heart necklace out of polymer clay, Pima clay, and it's not something I'm very good to do, but I'm trying to learn every kind of crafty things actually, so that's why I'm calling me newbie craft mom, because I really am not good at anything. I'm just enjoying doing it, and I really wanna be good at it sometimes, and then you have to start and you have to learn. So this is my learning process. But this is just one of the hands, and they have this theme, the purple, in the section of the kindergarten my son is in. The section is purple, and the name of the section is Nøtteliten, and it's just, in English it would be little nut or nut little. So yeah, I just saw it in there. And I just make this blue jeans because, or shorts, because it's summer and have been 30 degrees Celsius in Norway, so it's very hot here. Right now it's rainy and just 10 Celsius, so it's not hot today, but it have been. So yeah, this is one of the dolls. I'm going to show you all, because I'm going to give them away and I probably want to look back at it sometimes. So I have made 6 of these. And this is the only kindergarten uncle, and his shoes actually is in the living room, so I'm just going to let them be there. Also purple t-shirt, and he has black shorts. He has also some weird glasses I've tried to make. It's very hard to make glasses. I don't have the time to order some, so I just went for making them myself, and if you're not good at it, it's not going to be very great the first time, but I found something on Pinterest and okay, I'm going to live with it. This is the chief of the apartment section, I don't know, the part of kindergarten. She have short, bleached grey-ish hair, and I thought it was very hard to make the haircuts on the dolls. This one was very easy, but because you just make the skull the hair color, and he has very short hair. And this hair was just to make, yeah, chains, and just put it in there. But this one I just made loops while I'm crocheting, and yeah, just cut off. I think it's okay. The weird part is you can see the skull, but that's fine because I have made the skull the same color, so yeah, it works. And here is another one. As you can see, this hair is a lot thicker than this hair, but this was the first doll I made of them, so I don't blame myself for the mistakes I did because it's a learning process. But this hair is very thick, and that's only because I didn't make hair while I'm making the doll. I make the doll finished, and then I just crochet hair on the skull, and I did it in, yeah, every part, so it's, you can see the skull there, but it's very thick, and yeah, it's not real, it's not how she looks in real life because she don't have this kind of type of hair. But if you're going to make a short hair who is not looking curly, you probably have to do it like that. And I think maybe it's too thick, but if I do it shorter, it would not be there anymore because it's just some millimeters. So yeah, and she have pink crocs, yeah, and a grey shorts. And the funny thing is, all the employed in the kindergarten have blue eyes, so I actually have to restock my blue eyes from Toft, and it's not cheap when you live in Norway, I can tell you. The yarn and the eyes, and yeah, it's like, I think I have to pay over 50 punds, British punds, and over 500 kroners, which is the Norwegian valuta, just for one skein of yarn, 100 gram, and 4 pair of eyes. You don't get anymore because in Norway we have this rule that if you are going to purchase something over 350 Norwegian kroners, you have to pay taxes for it, and that's kind of very expensive, so you can't just buy a lot of yarn, and that's why I'm buying just one skein of yarn and some eyes, because then it's going to be under 32 pounds, which is the same as 350 Norwegian kroners, and then you're going to get 15 pounds for the delivery, yeah, so it's very expensive. And yeah, but I really enjoy making these dolls, but I have to look up some alternatives for eyes and human colored yarn, skin yarn. So if you have some recommendations on yarn who is any kind of skin color, just not gray or pink, but in every kind of light to dark brown color, but in real human color, please tell me, because I have very difficulties to find the right kind of yarn. It's just always too peachy or too pink or too gray, that no human has those kind of colors in their skin. And I actually have making these dolls in 3 different type of yarn. This tree is made of different type of yarn, and this is the most right human color yarn, I think, because for a Norwegian skin, because it's more like a, it's not a tan, it's just pale skin color, but it's like a human skin color. This one is very pale because this yarn is too light, I think. But I couldn't get more of the expensive yarn, and I have to make the dolls because, you know, time and life and stuff like that. So I found this in Norway at Husfliden, and it's a raumagarn. I don't know how to pronounce that in English because I think it's Norwegian. But yeah, but it was expensive too. The only nice thing is I don't have to pay for the shipping. Yeah, but it's expensive. And this yarn is very inexpensive. It's very, very cheap, but I think it's a limited edition from Drops. Drops I Love You yarn. And I bought it online from a Norwegian site. And the color actually is very good, but oh my god, the yarn is so hard to work on. Those fingers was a nightmare because I couldn't get the yarn through the loops or chains or whatever, the stitches. It was so difficult to do. And my hands have been hurting, and yeah, my shoulders have been hurting, and my little finger has been, oh my god. It was the worst yarn to work with, but it's a perfect color, so I have been actually making 2 dolls of this color just because the yarn was very, very, very inexpensive and very right to color, but oh, it was the worst thing to work with. And even if the yarn and grams and meters was the same thing, the difference in size is, yeah, it's very noticeable. But the nice thing is every person is getting just 1 doll, so they don't have to compare them more than once. So yeah, because he in real life is very much taller than she is in real life, so it's, yeah, it's very funny actually. And I have 2 more because that was 4. I made this one too, the only one with a little bit kind of long hair, just a normal hair tie in there. Yeah, but everyone has those. I have those, just the hair that don't come in the ponytail. She has black shoes because I haven't seen her for a while either, because some days I'm delivering my son and some days my boyfriend does, so we don't always get to see the ladies every day. But yeah, I think I liked her the most, maybe. I don't know. I liked her. Or maybe I like her the most. I don't know. It's so hard to make the real haircut. She in real life has very short, stylish hair. But that's not that easy to make on a doll. Without just making her bald, of course. I could do that. And she also have earrings just on the one side because this side is not going to show anyway, so. And she also have actually black sandals, but they are in the living room. So yeah. These are though my 6 dolls. And I have made them all from this book, as you probably heard of before, but it's the Edward's Crochet Doll Emporium by Kerry Lord. And I really enjoyed this book. I have been making actually these 6 dolls, 2 more for Christmas and 2 more before that. So I have been making 10 dolls since September last year. That's was when I got the book with signature, because I pre-order it, and it's very lot of good costumes and stuff like in here. Yeah, I really enjoy this book. It's nice. You can make almost everything out of it. This is just some examples you can make. I really enjoy this one and that one. And I always want to make the mermaid. So yeah. And someday maybe I have to make a bride for friends who are getting married. I don't know, it's just so much I want to do, but this time it was the 6 kindergarten employees I was making. And I have had a lot of fun. It has been expensive, of course, but my son don't appreciate my crochet work. So if I'm still going to crochet, I just can't have like hundreds of crochet figures in my house and just have them for myself, because it's going to get pretty full. And since it's dolls and animals I like to make, so I have to give them away. But I think they are turning out to a great gangbang. Ooh. No, but that's what I'm finished with. My finished projects, I can say. I only miss a pair of boots, but I'm doing that in like 15 minutes per boot, so it's not a problem. I also have to make a brownies today, because 1 year ago almost I said I can make the cake to the summer party, and yeah, so I have to make the cake. Very nice of me. I'm not a baker, but I enjoy trying to learn to bake. So I hope people enjoy trying to eat what I've tried to bake. Yes. I actually have started another project, because I was so tired of making dolls on the end that I have to try to do something else. So I've actually, this is the only thing I'm working on right now. I'm probably gonna start something new very soon, and I'm probably gonna rip this apart, but it's going to be a bikini or a crop top or something. And I have no patterns. I'm just measuring on myself, and I can see that this is maybe too big. I maybe have to make it something like that. So yeah, the part in here, I'm going to frog it and try something else. But this is actually I'm trying to participate in the Love Myself cal to Hannah in the Cozy Cottage Crochet. Hello, Hannah. So I really want to try that, but I have no idea what I'm doing. So I just have to try, and if it's not working, I'm not participating. But if it's working, maybe I can finish this in some days. I think it's ending the last day of this month, so I think I have 10 days to finish this. And if I'm just giving up, I just can make some kind of band around my head and around my back, and it's gonna be a bikini. But I really want to try to make Tunisian crochet around here, and some macrame around my neck, and yeah. So I'm going to try. Then if it's not working, it's not working, but I'm going to try. And yeah, I hope it's gonna work out. And this yarn is some yarn I bought on Panduro hobby. I don't know if you have that in America or Britain, but I know it's in Sweden and Denmark and places like that. Maybe even in Germany. I'm not sure. It's this yarn, Nova by the Swedish Jarbo yarn. And it's just 100% cotton. And it's about 50 grams per 170 meters. Which is the only thing I'm actually caring about when I'm buying yarn, because I really enjoy Drop's big merino extra fine yarn. That's 50 grams per 110 meters. So I'm trying to buy every yarn in that size, because that's my size of choice. And I can say that all the clothing for these dolls are in that kind of yarn. It's Drop's extra fine merino. Yeah, big merino. This is just the purple one, and this is just the black one, and we have the grey and the hot pink and beige. Yeah. And the bikini or crop top I'm making is actually the same color as I made for the hair of this doll. And I think it's pretty soft. And the nice thing about it is that it is 100% cotton and can be washed at 40 degrees in the washer. So maybe, and just maybe, because I thought about making the crop top and maybe sew a skirt underneath it, so it's turning out to be a dress. It would be really nice to try to make a dress just free-handed, no patterns at all. I'm so crazy. So yeah, I haven't been crocheting more than under 2 years, and the first year I did all wrong because I didn't know how to make a normal double crochet or single crochet in American. But yeah, so all my real dolls are just twice the size that they should be. I actually have one of the first year attempt of my dolls right here. I can find it. So this is cock from also Kerry Lord, toft, Edward Menagerie Birds book. So I made the cock for Easter last year, and it's just like very long, because I don't know if you can see it, but every mask is double. I did pull through 2 times instead of just 1. So yeah, actually I have only made one animal in the right size of crochet, and I haven't done a lot of animals. I probably have 20 or more animals, probably more animals, and everyone is twice as size. And that's kind of funny, because in a way I kind of appreciate me doing that, because it's not because they look better, because they don't, and my sewing together skills are very, very bad. But the nice thing about it is that you can very clearly see when the progress in my learning steps are showing, because suddenly I learn how to change color, and it's very noticeable where my before technique was and how it turned out after. And the same as the sewing together skills, they are not hanging very good together, but it's not the worst I've done, and it's not the best. Just look at that. But it's there. and it's from the first year of me making amigurumi. So I think that is, yeah, I think that is kind of funny because you can see the progress, and that's very good. So suddenly I have a lot of big animals, and suddenly they turn out this size, which it should actually be. And then you can see, okay, she got something there. There was something, yeah, something good have happened. And I think they are nice. I like them. I made him in Drops Charisma yarn. I don't like that yarn, but the color is nice. But it's so itchy when you're crocheting. I prefer more soft yarn. Not because they have to be soft when you're finished, but it's more comfortable to work with. So yeah. I don't know. I think that was all I was going to say today. So I hope this video was understandable for you who are actually English or speaking English. And I hope it was a little bit interesting to hear me talk about yarn, because it's my first attempt on doing a podcast, and I'm going to put this out on the internet. And yeah, so if you're wondering what I'm up to, now I don't have to be so, which word I'm looking for. I haven't shown very much of the dolls because I'm going to give them away and I want it to be a secret. So I'm not gonna be that mysterious about my projects anymore. I'm going to actually show what I'm doing. And it's probably going to be more on Instagram. And my name on Instagram is Newbie Craft Mom. And I have thought about changing that, but maybe I'm just going to keep it because I'm a newbie and a mom and I like to craft. So why not? Maybe some of you would remember me by that. So yeah. Look at that. That's a color of a very big difference. But I like it. Okay, so maybe it would be a maybe it would come a new video sometimes if you like this one. If you like this one, just tell me. Just comment down everything I'm saying wrong. Tips, tricks, everything about crochet really. I really enjoy this community and like to do this work, and I wanna talk with you who also like it. So I hope I see you again, and yeah, I hope you have a nice day. Goodbye.